In 9 Open Semana Santa San Vicente del Raspeig Costa Blanca 2025 Grupo A Ronda 6, Agni Jeevitesh chooses Queen's Gambit accepted MagnusCarlsen variation, leading to an intense fight against Santiago. On d4. On d5. Knight f3. Knight f6. On c4. Threatening pawn takes d5. Pawn takes c4. Pawn e3 entered in Queen's Gambit accepted MagnusCarlsen variation. Bishop g4. Bishop takes c4. Pawn e6. King castled kingside. Knight c6. Bishop e2. Bishop d6. Knight c3. King castled kingside. Pawn b3. Knight d5. Threatening knight takes c3. Bishop b2 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Queen e8 it is novelty move. On h3. Threatening pawn takes g4. Bishop h5 played by Santiago. Knight d2. Threatening bishop takes h5. Bishop g6 played by Santiago. Knight b5. On a6. Threatening pawn takes b5. Knight takes d6 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Pawn takes d6. On a3. On e5. Pawn takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Bishop h5. On f6. Threatening bishop takes h5. Bishop takes g6 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Queen takes g6. Rook c1. Rook a d8. Queen e2. Rook d7. On b4. Knight b6. Knight b3. Agni Jeevitesh is preparing to play. Knight c5. Rook df7. Knight takes b7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight a4 played by Santiago. Knight c5. Threatening knight takes d7. Knight takes c5 played by Santiago. Rook takes c5. Queen d3. Threatening queen takes e2. Queen takes d3 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Rook takes d3. On b5. Threatening pawn takes c6. Pawn takes b5 played by Santiago. Rook takes b5. Rook d7. Rook b1. Rook a8. King f1. Rook a4. King e2. Rook c4. Santiago considers playing. Rook c2 check. King e1. Rook dd2. Bishop c1. Rook takes f2 and secure a strong hold in the game. Rook c1 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Threatening rook takes c4. Rook takes c1 played by Santiago. Bishop takes c1. King f7. On g4. Knight e7. Bishop d2. Knight d5. Rook c5. King e6. Rook c8. Knight e7. Threatening knight takes c8. Rook e8 played by Agni Jeevitesh. King d5. On f4. Pawn takes f4. Pawn takes f4. King c4. On g5. Pawn takes g5. Pawn takes g5. On g6. Bishop b4. Threatening rook takes e7. Knight c6 played by Santiago. Threatening knight takes b4. Bishop f8 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Rook d3. On h4. Rook h3. Bishop h6. Rook takes h4. Rook h8. Rook e4 check. King f3. Threatening king takes e4. Rook e7 played by Santiago. Rook c8. King d3. Bishop f8. Rook f7 check. King g3. King e4. Rook e8 check. King f5. Threatening king takes g5. Bishop h6 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Knight d4. Rook d8. Threatening rook takes d4. Knight e6 played by Santiago. Rook d5 check. King e4. Threatening king takes d5. Rook b5 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Knight d4. Threatening knight takes b5. Rook b4 played by Agni Jeevitesh. King d5. Think carefully what is the best move for Agni Jeevitesh. King g4 is a strong choice, since on b5. Rook b1. King c4. Rook b4 check. King c5. Rook b2. Still Agni Jeevitesh is losing, shifting to the main line. King d5. On a4. Slightly worse move played by Agni Jeevitesh. King c5. Threatening king takes b4. Rook b2 played by Agni Jeevitesh. King c4. King g4. Knight b3. Rook e2. Knight c5. Threatening knight takes a4. On a5 played by Agni Jeevitesh. King b4. Threatening king takes a5. Rook e5 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Knight b3. Threatening knight takes a5. Rook e8 played by Agni Jeevitesh. Knight takes a5. Bishop f8 check. King c4. Bishop e7. Knight c6. Threatening rook takes e7. Bishop f6 played by Agni Jeevitesh. On b5. King f4. On b4. King e4. On b3. Take a moment to spot the best move for Agni Jeevitesh. Rook e6 is the correct move because Knight b8. King e3. Knight d7. Bishop b2. Knight c5. Rook e8. Still Agni Jeevitesh is losing. Let's analyze the main variation. On b3. Santiago is preparing to play Rook e7 check. Bishop takes e7. On b2. Bishop f6. On promotes to queen at b1 check and dominate the board. Rook c8 is not the best move played by Agni Jeevitesh. Threatening rook takes c6 check. Rook takes f6 played by Santiago. On takes f6. On b2. Rook takes c6 check. King b5. Santiago dominated and took the game.